Bears, they'll start a 6'5 junior, number 0. Caden Botts comes in, like I said, 8.4 points per game. 5'11 senior, number 1, Trevor Carpenter. A 6'2 junior, number 2, Dean Reed. Trevor averaging 15.4. D averaging 8.3. A 6'2 sophomore, Romarian Taylor, number 21, averaging 12.8 points per game. And number 33, a big 6'7 junior, maybe 6'8 now, Jackson Airy comes in with 9 points per game average for the Bears head coach Zach Carpenter. For the Cherokees, they'll start 0-0, 6'4 senior, Hayden Smith.
I don't have a 30.
A 6'4 senior, number 1, Tucker Monroe. A 5'8 senior, number 2, Davion Evans. A 5'10 sophomore, number 10, Reese Frazier. And a 6'2 senior, number 15, Caden Hester. Very veteran team with 4 seniors. And we're being joined now quickly. Let me get the mic up here by Miss Hannah Jones. And Hannah,
hello.
We knew McMinn was down tonight due to the injury, and the game went our way. But I don't want to talk about the game. I want to talk about you, girl. You got a 1,000-point ball here the other night. There's not a lot of Bears that get a 1,000-point ball. But you've been a 4-year player, started for at least the last 3 years. How did it feel to get recognized for that? I know you don't like all the recognition sometimes, but hold this mic up here we can
It was
hear.
very good. Yeah, I don't really like the spotlight, but, I mean, it's a good award to have.
Well, you've earned that. We appreciate you taking time to see us here tonight. You've got a big game at Walker Valley Friday, another district game. Then you got Cleveland here next Tuesday before we go to Howard next Friday. So looks like the Cleveland game could decide the championship of the district. Is that what you're thinking? What? Hold that up closer. What did Coach Fruiter have to say to you tonight about the game at halftime or after the
Obviously,
game?
he was proud of us. We have goals each game, and we checked off every single one that we had. And he's really proud of our defense and sharing the ball and just not letting it get to our head that we're up so much, just continuing to play and to get better each game.
Well, let's see. Looking at your stats tonight, I think you had 18 points. Tied for with Moore for a lead. You had 7 rebounds, 5 offensive boards, which he loves, and 4 steals to go with 3 assists. That's a pretty full stat line there for you. And you're averaging right at 10 points per game, so you got that easily tonight. And continue to add to that, and you're going to keep moving up that career scoring chart for the Barretts. I think you jumped someone tonight. I have to go back and look when I get home to see, though. But congratulations.
Thank you.
And again, congratulations signing with Johnson University with you and Sloan and Smile. That should be fun for y'all.
It will be.
Well, thanks. That's Miss Hannah Jones, one of the Barrett seniors here tonight. Join us for a quick chat there between games. Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with a tip-off of this game in just 1 minute.
When injuries happen on and off the field, C4 Sports Therapy offers a total body functional approach to rehabilitation that helps you get back in motion fast. C4 is a different kind of therapy, offering personalized treatment programs and performance training and analysis in our professional athletic training facilities in Chattanooga and Cleveland. Our experienced high-energy team is focused on helping you recover fully from injuries, regain fitness after surgery, and prevent re-injury. Take your performance to the next level at sportmed.com/C4.
Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care is a name you can trust, not only for sports injuries, but also workman's comp cases. Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care is staffed with the finest team of healthcare professionals. Dr. Wojtek and his staff will do all they can to return you to your healthy, active lifestyle again. Check them out at their new state-of-the-art office located at 3913 Georgetown Road, or give them a call today at 479-3600, or check them out online at wojtek.com.
Tennessee Valley Urology is the home of the no scalpel vasectomy. Find out more at tnvalleyurology.net or call 423-472-3201.
Back here at Bradley Center, we're trying to get our rosters lined up for the Cherokees and the Bears as we're ready for the tip-off here. And Mr. Brian Grisham, you should have a good game here, a good call here. As Bears will roll tonight, Cleveland girls will roll tonight. Bradley girls JV and boys JV have also won tonight. So take it away, Brian.
Well, thank you, Gary. I'll tell you what, we thought we had our lineups all fixed up. Let's see.
Here's the rivalry numbers.
Cherokees, 201. Hey, buddy, we got to give our customary fist pump here to our seniors that go by. The Bears, a 201-48 in 249 games, all-time record versus the Cherokees. That's pretty impressive as well.
The most they've played any team, and also goes for the girls who played 255 games.
We are just about ready for the Chattanooga Auto Square tip-off. Bears and Cherokees. This is always a rough and tumble game, Gary, and I expect no less tonight. Tip goes out of bounds. They're trying to decide who it went off of. And I believe it's going to be Bradley basketball.
Yep.
They're still trying to decide, I'm thinking.
You're right, it's Bradley Ball.
Yep, I thought Jackson Airy flipped it out, but we'll take it. First break of the night goes to the Bears. Uh-oh. The Fashion Police have already made a stoppage of play here.
Had a wristband on or something.
Yeah, wristband has to go into the sock. But we're underway. Bears and Cherokees. The Bearettes over the Lady Cherokees in a big way in the ladies contest, and the Bears looking to make it a clean sweep here tonight over the Cherokees as both Bradley JV teams put a W in the win column, and the Bears and the Cherokees are ready to go. Jackson Airy out front over to D. Reed. Looks like Cherokees in a man-to-man defense as they usually play. Botts over in the corner to Daniel. And no, that's Ram Taylor, excuse me. Ram Taylor shot no good. Rebound to the Cherokees. Number 15 is Caden Hester with the basketball. Out front is the point guard, Davian Evans.
You mentioned Daniel a minute ago. He didn't start the last game, and he wasn't even dressed, but he's here tonight. He might have been sick.
I would think so. I would think that was the problem. Here's a shot inside and a foul.
I believe it's Jackson Airy.
I believe it is. A foul is called on Jackson Airy. Looked like a good block to me as Davian Evans hit the lane there, but to no avail.
That was Airy.
First foul goes to Jackson Airy. The Cleveland Utilities free throw by Davian Evans is no good as it rims out. As I try to negotiate my chicken scratching here, I had a really nice, neat score sheet, Gary, and they messed it up for me. Second free throw by Evans is no good.
Yeah, we had this all laid out for you.
It was so pretty. It was so pretty. And here I am hunting people. Jackson Airy with the basketball out front. Gives it up to Taylor, inside to Carpenter, and he is fouled. Now, Coach Randy Casey, he is a fun coach to watch, Gary, because he is into it and he works those officials.
That foul was on number 2, Davion Evans, his first.
Okay. First foul on Davion. Trevor Carpenter into the corner. He'll bring it back out front. McMinn County quick as lightning on defense as they extend their defense all the way to the half-court line. Jackson Airy with the basketball. He tries to drive the paint, and a foul is going to be called. I believe that's number 15.
Yep.
Caden Hester will pick up his first foul.
Hester and Davion Evans were all district players last year, and I believe they had one more. Hayden Smith. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hayden Smith was also.
Ball inbounded to Carpenter. Over to Taylor. Taylor's going to throw up a three-pointer off the front rim. No good. Rebound, Jackson Airy gives it back to Taylor, who puts it up and in. That was a good job by Jackson to find the cutter to the basket. Here goes Avians, like a streak of lightning. Three-pointer, air ball by McMinn County. Bears are on the run. Carpenter going to take it to the hole. And looking for the foul, but I believe it was just knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bradley basketball.
He spends a lot of time on the floor, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He almost looked like a bowling pin over there in the cheerleaders. But here's a pass inbounds to Airy. And is knocked out of bounds, but they say he just lost it, so turnover Bears. I am really impressed by Coach Randy Casey the last few times I've got to watch him, because he gets the very most out of what he has to work with, and those boys play hard for him.
And he is a good kind of coach, too.
Here's a shot inside, blocked by Airy. As number 1, Tucker Monroe, took it to the hole, and Airy blocked it cleanly that time. Good job on defense. Trevor Carpenter inside, gives it up to Caden Botts. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness, but Airy got it swatted. Trevor Carpenter gets the loose ball. Three-pointer, no good. D. Reed, or is that Ram? That's D. Reed run down the long Rebound. Here's a turnover inside. Evans on the run. He takes it the hole. Scoop shot. No good. Rebound at Mid-County. And it's up and in, and a foul is called. That is Hayden Smith with the follow-up, and D. Reed will pick up the foul. That's great hustle that time by 0-0 Hayden Smith.
Both teams playing a little too fast right now.
It was 100 mile an hour to that end, that's for sure. Free throw is good. So Hayden Smith with the old-fashioned three-point play, and it is 3-2. McMinn County on top of the Bears. McMinn County with a little full court pressure. Bears get it across without too much trouble. Here's a pass inside of Airy, knocked away, but Taylor picks up the loose ball. Bears will slow it down just a hair, set up the play. Here goes Ram Taylor down the lane. Throws it up, no good. Rebound Airy, has it knocked away. And number 1, Tucker Monroe, will pick up the loose ball. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it'll be McMinn County basketball. Here's the long inbounds pass to Hester. He dribbles around. Jackson Airy with the block. And D. Reed comes away with a loose ball. Ram Taylor takes it to the hole. He is met by McMinn County defenders. Passes it back out. Caden Botts will set up the offense out front. He gives it up to Carpenter. As you might can hear, Coach Trevor Carpenter. Coach Carpenter.
Yeah.
Not the player Carpenter, Coach Carpenter. Barking out the orders. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Bears.
J.D. Kirkpatrick in for the Bears. He's a junior. I'm correct, he's a senior.
J.D. of the long flocks of hair into the ball game.
The Pete Maravich kind of.
Yes,
look.
Absolutely. Pete Maravich. Now there's a name from the past.
These kids say,
Who was that? That's exactly what my kids would have said. Who's that?
Just Googling, look at the.
That's right. That's what I tell them. I say, use your Google machine. McMinn County gets it across the timeline. Bears had a zone trap on that time. Almost got them to throw it away. Out front is Evans with the basketball. As Coach Casey sets up the play. Evans drives the lane, kicks it back out three-pointer, and is called for the charge.
That's 2 on Evans. Big foul.
Absolutely, that's a huge foul.
And he's coming down.
Trevor Carpenter set it up in there and drew the charge.
Trent Peak, number 11.
Trent Peak checks into the game for the Cherokees as Evans will have set. Now that's their engineer right there.
That's
Evans.
half a quarter gone. He's out of there.
Yes, sir. So that's a big break for the Bears. Here's a man with their full court press. D. Reed gets in there, throws a pass to Botts across to the half court line, and the Bears will set it up. 3:35 to go in the first half. Been a very quick first half, as we're still at 3-2. McMinn County with the lead. Bears with the basketball. There's a pass from Kirkpatrick inside to D. Reed. Can't get a shot off. Back out to Taylor from three-point land. No good. Rebound goes to Caden Hester. Cherokees on the run. Nice dish to 0-0 is Hayden Smith, and he's going to be fouled by J.D., I do believe.
Yep.
So J.D. Kirkpatrick prevented a layup, and Hayden Smith will stroll to the free throw line. That would be the Cleveland Utilities free throw line. First free throw is good by Smith. As big number 32, Will Benton, is ready to check in. He's going to check in for the shooter, so he'll have to wait a second. Second free throw off the back iron. Rebound, D. Reed. So 1 out of 2 for Hayden Smith, and it's a 4-2 Cherokee lead. Carpenter gives it up to Taylor. Taylor back to Reed. Reed around the corner, almost threw it in the crowd. Back out front to Carpenter as the Bears are being patient, working around, get a good shot. Three-point land, no good by Botts. Rebound J.D., and he is fouled. Great work on the offensive boards by J.D. Kirkpatrick. And that is Caden Hester.
That's 2 on him.
That's 2 on Caden. Now that's their 2 big dogs with 2 fouls apiece, and we've still got 2:50 to go on the Bradley Concrete game clock.
And he's going to come out as well.
He'll have to.
Got to.
Have to. First free throw, in and out and back in. Yes. The old brick found a way in there for J.D. He'll try to put a little touch on this next one. Second free throw. Nope, off the back rim, no good. Rebound goes to number 13, and that is Macias into the ball game for the first time for the Bears. He snuck in on me there.
I think he came in for D. Reed.
Yes, I believe he did. I was trying to figure out who he came in for. So Macias Taylor, Graham Taylor out front. He drives the lane, puts up a shot off the glass and in. That was a nice drive to the basket right there. Very quickly the other way, Cherokees. Here's a three-point shot. Good. Trent Peak knocks it down from three-point land. And this Cherokees team, they're not afraid to put up a three-pointer game.
No, they're not. He was wide open to get a chance to get his feet set.
Yep. 7-5. Bears trail by 2 with the basketball. Macias Daniel gives it up to J.D. Cut to the hole. Caden was wide open, couldn't get it to him. There was a foul, and Trevor misses a layup as the Cherokees pull down the rebound. Number 10 is Reese Frazier into the ball game for the Cherokees. He's going to throw up a three-pointer, no good. And we have an offensive foul. Is that 11? Yep. Trent Peak in there battling for the offensive board is called for his first foul of the ball game. 1:38 to go first quarter, 7-5. A lot has happened, Gary, but not a whole lot of points.
Both teams got to settle down, play under control. They're going helter-skelter,
It's been back and forth at a furious pace so far, and that is the part of the reason for the low score. Here's Carpenter inside, gets it blocked, gets it back. Left-handed spin shot is good. Kevin Carpenter, and on the other end, the Cherokees waste no time as Hayden Smith puts it up and in, and they just beat the Bears back down the court that time.
Bradley's guilty of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Huh? They're just sleeping or something, and makes them look bad in.
Well, the Cherokees they're 100 mile an hour at all time. Here's a turnover to the Bears as number 00 Smith got a hand on the ball. Good defense by the Cherokees. Number 1 is Tucker Monroe out front with the basketball. He's going to have to handle the point guard duties for a little while. And a charge. Charge on Monroe. And that was a good call.
Yep.
Was that Macias that was set up down there?
I think it was.
I believe it was Macias Daniel taking the charge for the Bears.
Coach Casey doesn't agree with that call.
No. I can't imagine why. Brady Mullins checks in for the first time for the Cherokees. They'll apply a little full court pressure. Now they'll back it off a little bit. 9-7. Cherokees on top of Bears, and we expected a close one, and we've got one so far. Botts out front, gives up to Carpenter. Three-point shot off the front of the rim. Caden Botts with the offensive board. He puts it up and in. Nice job, 9-9. Cherokees and Bears tied. Bears looking to make it a clean sweep of the night's festivities. As we're 13 seconds to go first quarter, as Coach Casey wants them to take one shot to end the quarter. Here's a short jumper, is good by Reese Frazier. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot at the buzzer. Whoa! Oh, it's the front of the rim from half court as Carpenter almost knocked that ball in, but to no avail. 11-9, Cherokees on top after 1 quarter of fast and furious play. Our end of the quarters are sponsored by Interventional Pain Consultants and our ex-Bear, Dr. Josh Hare. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout right here on 101.3 The Buzz. We'll be right back.
It's Virgil Edwards, our longtime friend, General Manager, Chattanooga Auto Scrub. Virgil, how about Jaguar? What's happening?
The Jaguar is a car that's really an experience, and it's priced affordably. Most people think they're $100,000, but they're not. You can get a Jaguar for $50,000 just like you can a Nissan or something else. So it's quite an experience to drive one and to own one. Call us at 423-424-4000.
I'm Dwayne from Cleveland, Tennessee, and it's pronounced Ocoee, Etowah, and Hiwassee.
Adam, Denver, Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
JB, Denver, Etowah.
I'm Kelsey from Cleveland, and if you can pronounce Ocoee, Hiwassee, and Etowah,
you can bake at Bowater Credit Union.
Michael, Parker, Colorado. Okochi, Hiwassee.
Rosie, Denver. Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
Because everyone who lives in our area can bake at Bowater Credit Union. Open your account today at bowaterecu.org.
Bridget from Cleveland, Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
Back here at Bradley Center, we get ready for the second quarter play. The Bears trailing at 11-9. Cleveland Walker Valley are 13-13 on their game being played at Walker Valley on Mix 104.1.
There was a Springdale hitting in there steal by Macias Daniel, and we have a foul called on the other end. Was that number 10?
Yes,
Gary?
yes.
That is Reese Frazier with the foul for the Cherokees. And that was then, they said it was on the floor. So no free throws for the Bears.
Should be 1-1 though. Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah,
our referees have to get our head together here.
Yeah.
One was infuriating on the floor, and the other one said, hey, buddy, we're 1-1. So Ram Taylor gets the first free throw, misses the front end of the 1-on-1.
Wow.
Got to hit those front ends. Cherokees with the basketball and a 2-point lead early in the second quarter. Thank you so much for joining our broadcast right here on 101.3 The Buzz. Brian Grissom, Gary Owen be bringing you all the action here from the gym, Jim Smitty Arena. Turnover, Cherokees, and there's a red face, John Casey. Randy Casey. And Randy Casey.
Yeah.
Down here for the Cherokees, as he does not like turnovers. He let his team know about it.
Well, it's a two-possession, it's a possible four-point swing.
Absolutely.
You could have scored, but you can't. Now they can score.
Absolutely. Ram Taylor takes it to the hole, puts it up. And blocking foul, I do believe. Is that number 11 maybe?
That's who I'd call it on. No, 10.
10. All right, Reese Frazier.
That's 2 on him.
With the block. So 3 starters with 2 fouls apiece. And
Evans coming back in, though.
Evans coming in. First free throw by Ramirion Taylor is good. 11-10.
Monroe back in also, along with Davion Evans, who has 2 fouls.
Evans, we'll watch Evans.
And Hester with 2 fouls.
Second free throw, zip for Ram Taylor. He hits them both, and we're tied once again, 11 apiece. Just getting started here in the second quarter, 7:19 to go on the Bradley Concrete game clock. Evans out front with the basketball. Got to be a 5-second call. That was like a 7-second call. Oh, no.
Smoke.
Called a foul.
On Macias Daniel.
Oh, my goodness. Well, he just didn't have the 5-second count on, Gary, because it was way over it.
He was telling me penetrated.
Okay.
And reset the counts what he's trying to explain.
We'll take his word for it.
Zach Carpenter.
Here's a shot inside by Smith.
Good.
No good. Rebound for the Bears have it, but they throw it away. Hester with the basketball gives it up to Evans. Back in front to Hester. Inside to Smith. He puts it up and in, and he is fouled. Tough break for the Bears that time. J.D. Kirkpatrick.
That's 2 on him.
Will pick up his second foul. And Jackson Airy will check back in for J.D. J.D. in there doing his job, banging with the big boys. And let's see, that was a bucket for Hayden Smith.
Yep.
13-11, and he'll try to complete the 3-point play. Zip, and that will make it 14-11.
He's got 9 of their 14 points.
He has been a force in the paint, that's for sure. Carpenter over to Botts, back to Carpenter as the Bears break the full court press. Jackson Airy inside. And Gary, that's the way you draw it up on the chalkboard to break that press. Ball is tipped, almost goes out of bounds. Here's the baseline over to, oh my goodness. Caden Botts took the fake, went airborne, and Hayden Smith caught the brunt, and there was nothing Caden could do. He came down on him, and
0 foul, 0.
Hayden, does that mean there was nothing? But Hayden Smith will go to the free throw line after he checks his nose and his teeth and gets everything back together there. First free throw is good.
That gives him 10 points so far.
I believe that's the first foul on Caden Botts.
Yeah.
Second free throw off the back rim and falls in. So there's 11 points. He's 5 out of 6 from the free throw line so far for the McMinn County team. 16-13, Cherokees on top of Bears. Inside, Jackson Airy. Are they going to call a foul? Yeah, they called a charge on Jackson. Is that 3 on?
2.
Okay. I've got him for 3, but I remember when I put the wrong mark there. So,
back to the pine for Jackson.
That was a tough one right there. All Jackson had to do was go straight up, Gary, and he lowered his shoulder just a little bit. Might have been a little off balance. Here's Evans to front court. Gives it up to Hester. Shot blocked partially by Botts. Good job. Bears getting back on defense that time. That was a gimme right there. So a missed opportunity for the Cherokees. 16-13. Bears on top as we go under 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Ram Taylor takes it to the paint. Can't get a shot off, though. Back out front to Daniel. Daniel puts the move on, takes it to the paint, puts it up. No good, but he is fouled by number 11, Trent Peak. Daniel, Taylor, Carpenter, Botts, and Reed. D. Reed on the floor for the Bears. As Macias Daniel will go to the Cleveland Utilities free throw line. First shot off front of the rim, no good. Got to hit the front end of those 1-and-1s.
Did he not get 2 shots?
No, he's still 1-and-1.
Oh, yeah, 1. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking he'd taken a shot there.
Davion Evans out front with the basketball. He picks up his dribble. Oh, Botts had the steal there for a second. There is number 1, Tucker Monroe driving lane. Had it knocked out of bounds, I thought it went off of his knee, but apparently not, as the Bear got his hand in there. So it'll be McMinn County basketball underneath their own bucket. Hester out front with the basketball. Over to Evans, back to Hester. As the Cherokees will set up a play. Evans, quick as a cat as he turns the corner, goes to the hole, throws up a shot, no good, but there's that man again. Hayden Smith with the offensive board and the tip. They have a foul call
on Evans. Bucket counts, but the foul is on Evans. He's got 3.
Oh, my. Count the bucket for Smith, but an offensive foul on Davion Evans off the ball. Oh, that's huge right there, off the ball foul. Was it technical?
Technical foul, yeah, technical.
Technical foul. He must have barked something about a non-call there. I didn't see much, but he had to have said something.
Yeah, it was right at the basket under the goal down there, and quickly. I mean,
it was very quick. That's exactly. He may have been talking smack to the other team. I don't know. Taylor misses the first free throw, hits the second one. So 1 out of 2 for Ram, and it's an 18-14.
Reese Frazier checks back in, replacing Davion Evans.
Yep. Davion Evans with the technical foul, so that's 3 on him.
And we're in the double bonus rest of the half.
Yes, sir. 5:03 to go in the half. That's going to be huge as we go along. Carpenter reverse layup, no good. Rebound Cherokees. Here they are out in front of the Bears. Layup is missed by Hester, but Ram Taylor is going to be called for the foul. So that will send Caden Hester to the free throw line.
Bradley's just letting them beat them back over and over.
That's at least a half a dozen times, Gary, and you just can't do that. I don't care how fast they are, you got to beat them back.
We saw that against Stewart's Creek, and Bradley made adjustments.
They did.
And stopped that.
I'm quite sure it'll be discussed at halftime. First free throw by Hester is no good. So we'll wish some bad luck on him again for the second free throw. Looky there, I got it done. 0 for 2 for Hester from the free throw line. 18-14, Bears trail by 4 with the basketball. Carpenter going to take it all the way. Goes right under the bucket. Back out front to Daniel. Daniel three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Hayden Smith. He takes it the length of the court and puts it up and in. My goodness, we just got through talking about it, Gary.
Nobody's stopping the ball.
End to end. Somebody got to stop the ball. 20.
Take a charge or something.
Oh, gosh. He flew to the other end. We couldn't take a charge. We didn't get in front of him. 20-14.
Frazier just got a whistle, I believe, number 10. It'll be 2 shots for Caden.
Double zero.
0.
Hayden Smith with his first foul. McMinn County with their black uniforms and gold and white trim. The Bears in their home white uniforms with black and gold trim. First free throw, Caden Botts hits the back of the rim and falls in, gets the good bounce. Bears going to have to hit some free throws now to stay within shooting distance.
And Will Benton also checked back in for McMinn, big 32.
I imagine there's some defensive tackle in his future, or past, or both.
Free throw good.
Second free throw is good. So it's 20-16. Bears trail before. McMinn with the basketball. 4:11 to go in the first half. Out front to Hester. They're doing the weave as the Bears are, oh boy, did he set a screen. We just talked about Will Benton, and he set a screen. Good ball movement by the Cherokees. Spin move inside Hester. Shot is good. Oh my. And a foul called on the Bears. Count the bucket. And that's D. Reed, I believe.
That's 3.
With 3.
2.
I believe it's just 2 on D. So count the bucket for Caden Hester.
No, that's Frazier hit the bucket.
Okay, I'm sorry.
10.
That's right. Reese Frazier with the bucket. And he will go have a chance for a 3-point play.
Raheem Brownlow just checked in for the Bears as well. He is a 6'2 junior.
Along with J.D., Taylor, Carpenter, and Botts for the Bears. Free throw, straight as an arrow, but it goes in for Reese Frazier on the 3-point play. 23-16, Bears trail by 7. I believe that's the largest lead of the night.
Yep.
Carpenter, bad pass, stolen away by the Cherokees. Here goes Hester to the bucket. He puts it up and in. Well, Gary, I tell you, there's no other way around it. The Cherokees are just beating the Bears down the court. 32nd timeout. We'll just keep it right here. My goodness, and I tell you, it's been the theme of the first half. They're just beating the Bears down the court, and that's the reason for a 25-16 lead here with 3:39 to go in the first half.
I'm not sure what kind of run McMinn was on, but I don't think we were tied at 16-16.
It was 18-16. So that would be
7-0 run.
Yeah, it seems like more, doesn't it?
Sure.
The Bears have cut it to 18-16, I do believe.
And we're not giving any defensive effort to stop them from scoring. That's what's frustrating.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Time back in, Bears with the basketball. They trail 25-16 by 9 points. Here's that half-court trap. Almost worked that time. Here's Brownlow three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Tucker Monroe for the Cherokees. And Trevor almost with the steal right there, as he thought it went off of the McMinn County hand, but to no avail.
It didn't. It went off his.
I know.
It's right here, 2 feet in front of me.
He gave it yeah, you were almost taking a charge right there, Gary.
Yeah.
Cherokees move the ball around. Hester, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Cherokees. Oh, my, that's Frazier with the offensive rebound. Ball is fought for and goes off the hands of Will Benton, and it will be Bradley basketball. Bears dodge a bullet right there.
They really did, and Bradley's not taking high percentage shots.
Oh.
And they're letting McMinn have uncontested shots.
They're letting McMinn dictate the pace of play.
Absolutely.
And it is much to the Cherokees' advantage. Bears break the press easily this time. Carpenter over in the corner to Brownlow. He was going to pass the ball, and somebody stepped into his lane, Gary. And that was a great job on defense. If he had thrown the ball, it would have been a turnover anyway, as the Cherokees stepped right in the lane.
Yep.
Daniel, Taylor, Carpenter, Kirkpatrick, and Botts on the floor for the Bears. Hester out front for the Cherokees. Gives it up to Frazier. They run the weave out front. Back to Frazier. Stolen away by Macias Daniel. He's going to spin move to the hole. Misses the layup, but Carpenter picks up the garbage and puts it up and in. That was a huge bucket for the Bears right there. Great job on the Springdale Heating and Air steal by Macias Daniel that time. Cherokees quickly the other way. Three-pointer. got to be a traveling call in there somewhere as the Cherokees drive the baseline and put it up and in. Reese Frazier with a nice fake from three-point land and to the baseline. No Bears there to stop it. 27-18. McMinn County has led the entire way from the opening tip. Here's a shot from the corner. No good. Rebound Kirkpatrick. Big rebound on the offensive board that time by J.D. Carpenter to the hole. Splits the double team and puts it up and in. That was a good job by Trevor that time. Cherokees on the run. Can't get it to fall on the short jumper. Rebound Kirkpatrick. Bears got to stop there. They need to cut into this lead. 27-20. Cherokees lead by a touchdown, 7 points. Macias Daniel made a good move to get in the lane, but then he slipped and fell, and it's a traveling violation.
Yeah, obviously he's coming in and out, so he's not at full strength, I don't think.
Yeah, he's a little winded, so D. Reed will come in, give Macias a break. 1:15 to go in the first half on your Bradley Concrete game clock. We thank all our fine sponsors for getting us on the air and bringing Bradley basketball to you. Hester out front as we go under a minute to play in the first half. Here's a long three-pointer. It is good. Trent Peak, and he was 5 feet behind the three-point line that time. And that is the biggest lead of the night for the Cherokees. 10 points, 30-20. 44 seconds to go in the first half. Bears going to set up the play. Need to get a good shot off. Cut it under 10 as we go into halftime. Kirkpatrick gives it up to Taylor. Taylor, 20-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, D. Reed got a hand on it. Kirkpatrick got a hand on it. Couldn't get it to roll in. Cherokees on the run. Here's a shot, no good. 8 seconds on the clock. 18 seconds, excuse me. Here goes D. Reed to the hole. Puts it up and in. Bears needed that in the worst way. Cherokees quickly back down court. Three-pointer is good. Oh, my goodness. Trent Peak has hit 2 in a row right before the first half buzzer, and that will be the largest lead of the game for the Cherokees, 33-22, and we are at halftime. We'll be back with the Southland Finance halftime show. Your score, 33-22. Cherokees on top of the Bears at halftime. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
January specials at your Cleveland Ford. 2022 Ford Escape Titanium, save over $4,000. 2022 Ford F-150 Sherrod, save over $13,000. 2022 Ford F-150 Rocky Ridge, save over $13,000. Cleveland Ford, APD 40 at the bypass, and clevelandford.com. We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland Ford.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Did you know the 2022 Volkswagen Tiguan has a lower maintenance cost than the Subaru Forester, Honda CR-V, or Toyota RAV4? It's true. Hi, Jeremy Holzenbach here for Village Volkswagen of Chattanooga, inviting you to come test drive a new Tiguan, and you'll see why it's our best-selling SUV. Our sales and service teams are well-trained to save you time and money. Proud to be locally owned and your hometown factory dealer. Come see us, north end of Auto Row, and online at villagevw.com.
Fight this network with an urgent weekend morning update. You can go back to sleep. That's right, relax, because Hardee's now serves their new Super Biscuit sandwiches every day and until noon on weekends, so you can rise and dine with a whole lot of meat on a made-from-scratch biscuit. More on this whenever you wake up and get back from Hardee's. Bite into the new Super Sausage and Super Bacon Biscuits only at Hardee's. For a limited time at participating Hardee's. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
Back here at Bradley Central, we're at halftime where the Bears are trailing 33-22. in our fourth game of the night here, our second on the radio. The Bradley JV girls won 55-14. JV boys won 57-51. And the Bradley Bears went to 16-0, improving their record, and to 5-0 in the district, 82-18 for the number 2 ranked this week for the Bears. And Coach Jason Reuter joining us here now. Jason, what do you get out of a game like this? You got to play everybody for sure, and you knew McMinn was down. So.
Yeah, they've lost their, for sure, their best player, and then they've lost and Peyton Oliver. I hate to see that. It's no fun, and you know, you want to win, but I want to play the best team they got. And then you lost Gonzalez, and
Lexi lost.
Yeah, and then who's the other one?
Gonzalez got hurt Friday night.
Yeah.
She was the last to get hurt.
So you know, they got a lot of players, but I don't think they have a lot of experience. And you know, our JV, I know they dressed out a lot of kids, but they're young, and so I think our kids did what as far as the coach. I mean, there's not much more I can ask.
Right.
You know, did we miss a few bunnies? Well, sure. We had 9 turnovers. That's not a high number. We shot the ball really well. I don't think anybody was expecting it. I don't think I was expecting the score to be what it was at halftime.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in here was.
No.
Were you? Brian, were you?
No.
Gary, were you?
No.
I knew we'd be heavy favorites going in.
I mean, come on. I've been doing this a long time. I knew we'd win, but unless there's something astronomical happen. But it's just they're a little down on their luck right now. And they ran into a buzzsaw. You ran into the number 2 ranked team in the state, and we shot well. So where we shot the ball in the first half, we probably would have beat anybody tonight.
Oh, I tell you what.
So,
and for the
you got to be careful when you play games like this, and we're going to be heavily favored Friday at Walker Valley, and you got to be careful because you will start getting lackadaisical. And I know it sounds like I'm preaching. You know, probably people saying, once you won by 64 points, once you just take it and move on. But I could tell you from years of experience, when you have lopsided victories like this, you may lose the hunger, or you may sense of urgency, or your timing and your grit and your execution of your passes and your screens. So that's why I'm the head coach, and if I don't have them ready, because we got a big game coming up Tuesday. I don't like to talk about games before another one, but we all know that the next real test will be Tuesday against Cleveland here.
Yeah, they won their game handily tonight, 73-23 over Walker Valley at Walker.
What was their score?
73-23 is the final for the girls there. Let's talk about a couple of girls that Madeline Schultz got in there tonight and got a great cheer from team. She's been injured all year long.
Yeah, she tore ACL the 2 days before we played in the sub-state. She tore ACL right here on this floor. And she's been rehabbing. She had surgery. That's so she's only been back in practice really she's been doing rehab and doing some jumping and this, but I'm talking about putting practice gear on for about 2 weeks. And that was her first varsity points ever.
Yeah.
And you saw she's well liked, and you saw the kids cheering for her. So obviously she's not where she would be if she hadn't got injured, and then nobody would be. So we're looking. She's a sophomore, and she's a strong post player, and I'm proud of her.
Coach, while we're talking about injuries, update us on Erica.
Erica went to the doctor yesterday. We've had a time with that foot. You know, it's a broken bone on her right foot, and to give you the short version, fall break. She came back, said her foot was hurt, and second day back she couldn't go anymore. Went to the doctor, X-rayed, put her in a boot for 2 weeks, tried it again. Started hurting again immediately. Put her in a boot for 6 weeks. Then we played her against Ottawa. We played her against
Catholic for
Knox Catholic up there. I know you were there, Gary. Not on the radio, but you were there in person as a fan. And I looked at her. She'd played 10 minutes. I bet at minute 9 of her, I looked at her, said, "You okay?" And she said, "I'm great." And next minute, nobody touched her. She just stepped and planted, and she hurt it again. So now she's been in the boot for 6 straight weeks, and the doctor told her, let's start taking the boot off. Let's start walking in it about half the day, leave the boot on half the day, and let's go about another week, and then let's suit up and start jogging a little bit. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to knock on wood, and we're going to pray that the good Lord has healed that foot, and I've prepared her. If you're not, it may not be in the cards. The kid needs to understand that you can do everything right, and it cannot work out right.
Yeah.
She's done everything the doctors asked, but the foot may not be healed. She's had an MRI. The crack is still there, but so there's so many, scar tissue and the bone trying to heal. You don't know if it's going to hang on or if it's going to re-crack again. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
And I'm treating her like I would my own daughter. I mean, matter of fact, I probably will push this out a little further than even what the doctor recommends.
Well, what did you think about being ranked second in the state? Is that where you about expected to be?
I figured we'd be 1, 2, or 3, and we got right in the middle. So I'll take we're tied with coffee. That's a region.
Yep.
As people talked about, I've heard a lot of talk about our district not being that strong, but our region, you got the number 2 team and the number 2 and 3, and you got Warren County and you got Cleveland.
Yep.
So they're pretty much, I think we're predicted to win our district, and coffee is too, but then you got a dangerous team like Cleveland, and we're not going to go to sleep on Cleveland. They're big, they're long, they're old, they got a lot of veterans, and I think they got 6 seniors, and then you got Warren County over in that other district that we've already beat by 19, but they're dangerous. They're dangerous. So I'm proud of our ranking. I told our girls to be proud of it, but it's just newspapers around the state voting. A lot of people voting for you or didn't vote for you and never seen you play.
Right.
So it is part of the respect factor, I think, for this place.
Sure.
And then obviously we got the record now to prove it. And, I've asked me, when you're going to play a good team? I said, look, we went to Charleston. We played one really good team, one pretty good team, and one bad team. At this point, we just got to play who's on our schedule and just, I pray for one thing, we just stay healthy.
Yeah. That's it. Well, we agree with you there because it's bitten us in the past, and the old injured bug. Let's knock on wood again.
They can change it. Yeah, I mean, it's to win a state championship, those are special. There's a reason it hadn't been done in 40-some years until we won it in 19. Everything has to line up.
Yep.
Injuries, chemistry,
yep,
teamwork, and maybe the old coach,
a little bit of luck,
will screw it up. Yep.
Maybe the coach not getting away.
And have Hannah Lombard hit her only points of the game to win it.
Well, but she's shot that shot many, many times in practice.
Yes,
so.
she has. But thanks for joining us, Coach. And we'll see you here Friday night, or at Walker Valley Friday night.
All right. Appreciate you guys. See you Friday.
All right. Thank you, Coach. That's Coach Jason Reed, the head coach of the Bearettes. The state's number 2 ranked team, tied with the Coffee County for number 2. Unbeaten at 17-0, 5-0 in District 5 for play. Let's take a quick 30-second break and be back here with the tip-off the third quarter with the Bears trailing at 33-22. And let's see if they can find some way to slow down this McMinn County offensive speed. Back in 30.
The power and performance of your favorite players comes from hard work and refinement. Same goes for the power and performance of Audi. Hi, Jeremy Holsenbeck here for Audi Chattanooga. When you're ready to take your daily commute up a notch or two, come and drive an Audi. Agile, athletic, with a turbocharged punch. Audi is refined performance luxury. North end of Auto Row and at AudiChattanooga.com.
And we are back here at the gym, Jones Media Arena, 33-22, the halftime score as we come on play is fast and furious, just like we left you in the first half. Here's a foul called on McMinn County. Number 15 is Caden Hester. How many you got for him?
I got it for 3.
Okay, that's what I've got. And so we'll go over some foul trouble here in a minute. Trevor Carpenter at the free throw line. He swishes the first one. That is 7 points for Caden. The team's traded turnovers to start the second half. 7:26 to go, third quarter. 33-23, Bears make that 33-24 as Carpenter swishes both of them.
Hester and Davion Evans both with 3 fouls each.
And Evans is not on the floor to start the second half for the Cherokees. Same starting 5 for the Bears. Looks like Reed, Taylor, Carpenter, Airy, and Botts for Bradley. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound, Jackson Airy. Bears on the run. Taylor gives it up. D. Reed for the layup. Beautiful job. D. Reed streaking down the left side, and he gets the pass and puts it up and in. Here goes a shot to the hole by number 11, Trent Peak. and he puts it up and in. And just like that, the Cherokees they're relentless, Gary.
Yeah, they're not going to go away at all.
35-26, Bears trail by 9 with the basketball. Carpenter in the lane, throws it to nobody in particular. He thought he saw a white jersey over in the corner, and there was no Bear there. Turnover Bears.
And Coach Carpenter let him hear about that.
Boy, did he ever. We'll look at some halftime stats. I was looking at turnovers. See what here's a layup on the other end by number 10, Reese Frazier. So I was going to look and see how many turnovers the Bears had in the first half. They've already had 3 here in the third quarter. Here's a hand check called on McMinn County. Number 11.
That's 3 on Peak.
I believe that is. That's 3 on Trent Peak. So foul trouble has reared its head. Let's look here. 3 on Evans, 3 on Peak, 3 on Hester, and 2 on Frazier for McMinn County. Here's a steal in backcourt. Takes it to the hole, D. Reed. Oh, my goodness. They call a foul on him?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a beautiful block.
I don't see that one there.
Oh, they called D. Reed for a foul. Is that 4?
That's what I got.
4 on D. Reed. Oh, my. Gary, it could have been a goaltending, but there was no foul on that play.
No.
That was a beautiful block by D. Reed. But nonetheless, McMinn County goes to the free throw line. Reese Frazier knocks the first one down. 38-26, 6:03 to go third quarter. Largest lead of the game for the Cherokees. Second free throw is good. No, he did. Lane violation by Frazier that time. He did. He crossed the line going to get his rebound, and he hit it. He didn't think he had hit it.
A very demonstrative discussion by the official there.
Yes. Oh, here's a long pass. Carpenter with the layup. Nice job of the Bears getting behind.
He's in double figures now with 10.
38-28. Bears staying within shooting distance, as the saying goes. Out front is number 1, Tucker Monroe, as the Cherokees run the weave. Give it up to Frazier. Frazier to Monroe from three-point land. In and out. There's a break for the Bears. Rebound goes to Ram Taylor. Taylor tries to drive in, but he'll back it back out, and the Bears will set up the play. Taylor gives it up to Botts. Trying to get inside to Jackson Airy, but Botts takes it in around the circle and puts it up and in. 38-30, Bears cut it to 8. 6, 7, 8 points for Caden Botts. Cherokees with the basketball. Frazier gives it up to Hester. Three-point land, no good. Tip back out to the Cherokees as they get the offensive board. So the long rebound goes to McMinn County. Peak to Frazier to Hester. Back to Hester. He drives the lane, gets cut off by Airy. Back out front to Smith. Three-point shot is good. Number 15, Caden Hester knocks it down.
We seem to do everything right, and then we get one man just a bit of daylight, and they hit it. Shooting well.
Cut it to 8, and then they hit a three-pointer right back to an 11-point lead. The Bradley Concrete game clock at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Here's a turnover as the Bears have it slapped away. Smith on the run. Should have been a travel there, but he gets the loose ball and puts it up and in. Hayden Smith with, my goodness, 12, 17 points I've got him with.
That's what I have.
As the Bears are playing from behind. D. Reed on the runner couldn't get the roll. That was a tough break right there.
See, we can't hit the bunnies, and they're getting all the luck ever breaking the world.
That's been the story all night long, Gary, as the turnover Cherokees. Trevor Carpenter to the hole, avoids the charge, and puts it up and in. So that's 12 points for Trevor. 43-32. Bears trail by 11. McMinn County with the basketball. Well, it hasn't bothered these Cherokees. There's a hand check by Jackson Airy. Is that 4 on him?
I got him for 3.
Okay, that's just 3 on Jackson. But Gary, these Cherokees have come into Jim Smitty Arena and they've just played their game, and they have dominated the ball game thus far.
Davion Evans back in for the Cherokees.
So more than halfway through the third quarter before the point guard Evans comes back in. Here's a three-pointer in the corner by Tucker Monroe. My goodness, I believe that's his first points of the game. And it goes to a 14-point advantage, 46-32. Bears trail by a bunch. Taylor down the lane has it knocked away. Turnover Bears. Here goes Smith the other way. Euro step, puts it up, no good. Rebound Jackson Airy. Oh, the outlet pass is thrown into the stands, and the Bears can't get out of their own way, Gary.
No, it's not been a good night. They've not played well offensively, defensively, but give McMinn credit.
Oh, absolutely. That's the reason the Bears are not playing well is McMinn is just out hustling them to the ball and beating them down the court so far. We had hoped for a little change coming out in the third quarter, but it's been all McMinn County. Here's Evans, has a shot blocked. 3-point shot by Monroe is no good. Rebound Botts. He's going to take it himself. Take it to the hole, put it up and in. Caden Botts.
That's all good, but we got to get some stops on the other end.
Absolutely. Coast to coast for Caden Botts, but it's just a drop in the bucket at the moment. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. It's getting late for the Bears, 46-34. And once again, they need to have this in single digits as we go to the fourth quarter. Evans out front with the basketball, and Coach Casey tells them take their time, get a good shot, or just run some clock. Either way is fine with him. Cherokee's just doing the weave, making the Bears chase them. Evans to Hester.
Setting up the back door again.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. As we go under 2 minutes, 1:54 to go in the third quarter, as the Cherokees are more than content just to dribble it out. Here's a pass in, and now there's the turnover we need. Carpenter picks up a pass, and the layup by Ram Taylor on the other end. Now that is what the Bears needed. It's down to a 10-point advantage. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Is it a full? It is a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
I'm Dwayne from Cleveland, Tennessee, and it's pronounced Ocoee, Etowah, and Hiwassee.
Adam, Denver, Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
JV, Denver, Etowah.
I'm Kelsey from Cleveland, and if you can pronounce Ocoee, Hiwassee, and Etowah, you can bake at Bowater Credit Union.
Michael, Parker, Colorado, Okochee, Hiwassee.
Rosie, Denver, Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
Because everyone who lives in our area can bake at Bowater Credit Union. Open your account today at bowaterecu.org.
Bridget from Cleveland, Ocoee, Hiwassee, Etowah.
Another SOS, and you're stressing, and that's the time to check in at Check Into Cash.
Check in at Check Into Cash today for a flex loan up to $4,000. If you're facing unexpected expenses, a flex loan from Check Into Cash can help. Withdraw as much as you need when you need it. A Check Into Cash flex loan gives you the cash you need so you can get on with life. Like a credit card, only better. Visit checkintocash.com/flexradio.
One-stop money shop. Check into cash.
You're listening to Bradley Central Bear basketball right here on 101.3 The Buzz. Brian Grissom, Gary Ormby, live and in color from the gym, Jim Smitty Arena. And so far, it is a 10-point advantage for the McMinn County Cherokees. They have the basketball with 1:36 to go, third quarter, 46-36. Here's Hester. Just as I get it out of my mouth, another three-pointer by Caden Hester, and it's 49-36. The three-pointer. Here's a block shot inside. Taylor with the layup, but Hayden Smith with another block. That's 3 or 4 block shots for him. Tucker Monroe in the paint. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound D. Reed. Oh, my. That could have been a foul the other direction, but they just say it went out of bounds. That was a good hustle on D. There's nothing they can do about that. 1:08 to go, third quarter. Cherokees with the basketball underneath their own bucket.
I was thinking back to the last game, we're down 38-38. Went on the run there, so the Bears going to have a run in it here tonight.
It's time for a run.
Yep.
And the Cherokees are going to hold it as long as they can, try to run out the third quarter as we go under a minute to play in the third frame. Hester to Evans. Now, Evans didn't come back in until about a little over 3 minutes to play in the third quarter with his 3 fouls, and he has stayed away from the 4th foul. The Bears need to go at him and get that 4th foul, but we're down to less than 40 seconds as the Cherokees are just going to run out the time here in the third quarter, or try to anyway, as the Bears are having to chase the ball. Here's a pass inside to Hayden Smith. Hayden Smith with the layup. The only time you'd quit running out the clock is when you get a layup, and that's what they did. Ram Taylor with the ball, gives it up to Botts. We've got 15 seconds to go third quarter as the Bears set up the play. Caden Botts going to take it down the paint. Spin move, no good. He hit the bucket, but it was he was fouled on the floor by Hayden Smith. I've got him for 2, Gary. Is that what you got?
That's what I've got.
9.8 seconds. It's not a shooting foul, so the Bears will take it out underneath their own bucket. Inbounds to Taylor. Taylor to the paint, gives it back out. Macias Daniel for 3, no good. Rebound Carpenter is going to lay it up and in. And right before the third quarter buzzer, 51-38. Bears trail by 13 as we head into the fourth quarter. And the end of the quarters are sponsored by Interventional Pain Consultants and our good buddy, Dr. Josh Hare. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout at the end of the third quarter. 51-38, Bears trail the Cherokees. We'll be right back.
Comfortable, healthy, and safe are all words that come to mind when thinking of your home. Let Dell's Heating and Air help you improve and maintain the comfort, health, and safety of your home. Whether achieving the correct temperature or humidity, handling dust, pollen, or other pollutants, or protecting your family against bacteria, carbon monoxide, or viruses. Call Dell's Heating and Air at 423-236-4600 or visit us at justcalldells.com for service you can trust.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
We are back at Jim Smitty Arena. The Bears trail 51-38. Gary, give us a Mountain View Nissan scoreboard report.
After 3 at Walker Valley, Cleveland 35, Walker 34 is the score we were just sent.
That's a barn burner over there. It should go down to the wire. Davion Evans for the Cherokees. Scoop shot no good. Rebound Hayden Smith on the offensive board. They beat us that offensive board all night long, Gary.
They're still hustling. Stop hustling.
That's
no
the
doubt
story
about
of the game. That's the story of the game. Foul is called on, I believe that was Ram, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's got 2.
That's 2 on Ram Taylor as Hayden Smith will go to the free throw line. He's had a huge night, 10, 12, 14, 19 points. Make that 20 as he swishes the first free throw. Reese Frazier will check back in as number 11, Trent Peak. And Peak has been a dagger all night long. He's hit 3 3-pointers.
Yep.
As this whole McMinn County team has just outplayed us so far, Gary.
They're a very veteran team. They start 4 seniors.
Second free throw in and out for Smith. He hits 1 out of 2.
And they're going to have to be dealt with in this district, especially when we get to the postseason.
Absolutely. 52-38. Bears trail by 14. Time to put some points on the board. Daniel to the hole, misses the layup, the reverse layup. Rebound to McMinn County. Cherokees in no hurry whatsoever to get up a shot. Evans, pass inside. The fastball goes into the cheerleaders as Coach Randy Casey's face turns red one more time over there. And Bradley basketball underneath their own bucket. Cherokees a little full court pressure. Now they'll back off a little bit. Ram Taylor had it bounced off his foot, and it goes out of bounds. Did he call a foul or
no,
just
call out of bounds on Bradley.
Oh, my goodness. That's a tough break for the Bears. I thought Monroe tried to pick it up for the Cherokees.
He did.
Well, it must have been out of bounds before he picked it up because that's the only way that could happen. Anyway, it's a turnover Bears, 52-38. Here goes Cherokee to the hole. That is Reese Frazier, puts it up and in. That's 12 points on the night for Frazier. And the beat goes on. Carpenter, inside pass is kicked by a Cherokee. It'll be Bradley basketball. 6:53 to go on the Bradley Concrete game clock as the Bears will take it out underneath their own bucket. Caden Botts out front to D. Reed. Over to Taylor. Taylor to Botts. Botts backs up. Three-pointer, zip. That's our first three-pointer of the night, Gary?
Exactly, for Kia of Cleveland, it sure is.
52-41, first three-pointer of the night comes early in the fourth quarter.
And they've hit 6.
Yes, they have. It seems like more than that, too. 54-41. Bears trail by a bunch as we head toward the 6-minute mark of the game. Here's a three-pointer by McMinn and rebound to Botts. Bears on the run. 2-on-1 fast break. Ball knocked away from Botts. He thought he was fouled, which he probably was, but they just say it went out of bounds off of a Cherokee hand. Botts to throw it in. Oh, he got up in the air, and it's another Bear turnover, but the Bears take it back. And there's Botts all by himself. Boy, the Bears got a break right there, Gary. There's 13, 14, 15 points for Caden Botts. Did they ever?
You got that right.
But we'll take it. We need it. There's Davion Evans to the hole over Daniel. Shot is up and good. Smallest man on the court
That's
takes
his
it
first
to the
points
hole.
in the night, I
It
believe.
sure is.
Of course, he's been foul trouble on the bench a lot.
But he is a factor in the ball game here in the fourth quarter. Taylor takes it to the free throw line. Back out front to Carpenter. Carpenter over in the corner. Taylor, three-point land, no good. Botts crashes the boards, gets the rebound and puts it in. Caden Botts, beautiful job. And it's 52-43, 45, excuse me. Bears, 56. I'm way behind here. 56-45. Turnover.
Macias with a steal.
Macias with a steal and the layup. That is a Springdale Heating and Air steal by Macias Daniel. And the Bears have all of a sudden cut it to 9 points. 56-47. Timeout on the floor. 30-second break. We'll just keep it here, Gary. Let's hunt the halftime stats. We had them somewhere.
Well, I don't have them. I don't know if I ever had them. I was talking to Coach Ruder there, but we'd like to remind you about Village Volkswagen while we have a chance here, too. Village Volkswagen, locally owned, is a proud sponsor of local sports. Take a test drive of the award-winning, locally made VW Atlas. Their website, villagebw.com. That's not it. That's
not it. I'm still hunting. No, I'll not give up.
And the Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care, no matter if it's a sports injury, a work injury, or just an accident at home, Wojtek Center has you covered. Their website, Wojtek.com. And we're out of the timeout, so take her back away there.
5 minutes and 9 seconds to go on the Bradley Concrete game clock.
It's close as we've been in a while, 9 points.
Yes, it is. And need a stop right here. Here's a long pass down to Monroe. He is fouled. So that is a foul on
Ram Taylor.
Ram Taylor's at 3 on Ram?
Yep, that's 3.
That's what I've got. So number 1, Tucker Monroe, will stroll to the charity stripe, the Cleveland Utilities charity stripe. First free throw, off the rim, no good. We'll take another one of those.
They're letting us hang around.
They are. Monroe with just one basket at a three-pointer tonight. He's looking for point number 4. And he gets it. So 1 out of 2 for Tucker Monroe. And it's 57-47. Bears, bad pass. Davion Evans gets the steal, and he misses the layup. But Hayden, did he hang on the rim?
On the rim, yeah.
Sure did.
Basket will count, I guess.
Hayden Smith followed the missed layup with a slam dunk, and it was impressive. But they got him with a technical for hanging on the rim. Basket is good to make it 59-47. As the McMinn County folks, Gary, I'm going to venture to say they didn't like that call because I can feel the hair on the back of my head being blown out to the front here as the McMinn County folks are being heard from. First free throw is good. The second one is good. 2 technical free throws by Ram Taylor that time.
And possession.
Now we need to capitalize on this.
59-49.
10-point advantage for the Cherokees. Carpenter in backcourt. He'll bring it across the line. He's going to take it down the line, and he is fouled. I believe that's Tucker Monroe. No, Frazier.
No, 15th at Hester.
Well, third time's the charm. I believe that's 4 on Caden Hester.
That's what I've got.
So the Bears will try to make this a 4-point trip.
That technical foul, if he hadn't hung so long, you can hang momentarily to protect yourself.
Right.
But then you go beyond that, you're hot dogging.
And he was just a split second longer. He was a little off balance, and I was really surprised, to tell you the truth, Gary, that they called it. But they did. And
we'll not give it back.
We'll take it. First free throw by Trevor is good. Second one is no good. So 1 out of 2 for Trevor, 59-50. Bears trail by 9, need a stop in the worst way right here, because the Cherokees are going to do the weave and run some clock as we go under 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Here's a pass inside to Smith, back out front. Is that a foul call?
Man, they're calling fouls
on number 1.
Trevor.
I believe that's the first one on Trevor.
It's only 4 or 5 on the Bears now, 5.
So Cherokees will take it out underneath their own bucket. Hester to throw it in, gets it in. And then back out front to Evans. Evans will take his time as he gets direction from Coach Casey. He takes it to the hole, gets it blocked. But the foul is called on Caden Botts. A little frustration being showed on the Bears here in the last minute or two, Gary.
This game is quite a bit different from the last game because the referees let them play. They're calling every touch foul here tonight.
And then they changed right here in the last couple minutes, that's for sure. Evans to the free throw line.
And they're about to call time McMinn, I think.
Misses the first one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Cherokees have missed 8 free throws by my count tonight. 4:14 to go, fourth quarter. Second free throw by Evans is good, so he hits 1 out of 2. He's got 3 points in the game.
And there's your timeout. It's a 1 minute.
60-50. Bears trail by 10. Tennessee Valley Urology timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Supporting high school sports in Cleveland and Bradley County is one of the many ways we can enjoy our local community. At Mermaid Mattress, we support our local community because our local community has always supported us. Mermaid mattresses are made and sold right here in Cleveland. Visit our Mermaid factory on Georgetown Road or our showroom on Stewart Road and help support our local economy by shopping local. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
At Porsche of Chattanooga, we're keeping your Porsche buying experience exhilarating. Introducing the new 2022 Macan, the SUV with sports car character. Starting at $54,900, it's incomparable, unmistakable, and unstoppable. Get your new Macan now at Porsche of Chattanooga and experience the experience. And check out our Porsche-approved certified pre-owned vehicles at Porsche of Chattanooga, I-75 North at Exit 7.
Bears trail by 10, 60-50 with 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. And Gary, give us a Mountain View Nissan scoreboard update.
Cleveland 47, Walker 44 with right at a minute to go in that game at Walker Valley. That's on Mix 104.1.
That one's going down to the wire. Hopefully this one will go down to the wire. I haven't given up yet.
We need to score and get a stop or two.
Bears with the basketball. Ram Taylor out front. Picks up his dribble. Got in a little bit of trouble. Gives it up to Botts. Caden's going to have to shoot that. It's way short, but he hesitated, Gary, and didn't get a good shot off that time, but the Bears are going to have to take a shot or two when they get open. Here's a turnover by the Cherokees. D. Reed with the loose ball. Gives it up to Taylor, who puts it up and in. Ram Taylor. And the Bears cut it to 8. That's the closest we've been in a long time. Tucker Monroe with the basketball. He's trapped by the Bears here as he brings it across the line. Gets it over to Evans. To Frazier, and the Cherokees are going to stand out here now and run some clock until Bradley puts the zone on them.
And we put them in a 1-and-1 if we foul.
But we're not too far from that as we get down to 3 hours.
Oh, we got him for a charge. We'll take that.
Boy, that's a break for the Bears right there.
That's 4 I've got on.
Is that Evans?
On Smith, Hayden Smith, 0.
Hayden Smith drew the charge, or
now
charge.
We're in the bonus now if they foul us again.
Yep. So 3:19 to play. Both teams will be in the bonus. 60-52. Bears trail by 8 with the basketball.
What are we waiting on here?
I think they were cleaning up a little perspiration.
Oh, a towel. Yeah, waiting on a towel. That's what he signaled. Here it comes.
There must not be a towel in the building. Here's one now. So Trevor throws it to Mr. Referee, who looked none too pleased about having to do it himself. But he did. He did a fine job down there. Well, I'll say he did the job down there. So we have a 53-49 Cleveland final score on the Mountain View Nissan scoreboard. 53-49, Gary. Cleveland over Walker Valley.
So Cleveland remains unbeaten then.
Yep.
Walker picks up their second loss in the district.
And so the Bears and the Mustangs will get it on Tuesday night right here on
Friday night.
Friday night or Tuesday or whenever they get together. Here's a turnover by the Bears. Another turnover. That's got to be way into double digits for Bradley. 3:05 to go in the ball game. Bears trail by 8. Gosh, that would hurt. Gary had a chance to cut it to 5.
Yep.
As we go into 3 minutes, Evans picks up his dribble. Bears, there's almost a steal by Macias Daniel as he's playing the defense out here. And Coach Casey is going to take a timeout as the Bears were just about to take it away. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and we'll do a live read or two. Dale's Heating and Air. For all your heating and air needs, just call Dale's. Chick-fil-A, picking up your tailgating food at Chick-fil-A. Order your trays today for the big game.
I'd like to remind folks, we will be back on the air Friday night on Mix from Walker Valley. Bradley at Walker Valley for a doubleheader, probably 4 games, but we'll broadcast the girls and boys varsity. Also Friday night, another broadcast here on the Buzz, which will be Cleveland High School hosting this same McMinn County team. And both of them, McMinn hangs on to this lead. They'll be unbeaten, as is Cleveland tonight after their win 53-49 over Walker Valley. So that'll be a big game in the district.
It'll be very interesting to see how the McMinn County-Cleveland game goes.
Yeah.
Sure will. Bears will have to take care of business against Walker Valley, who lost a close one over at, was it at Walker Valley tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it was, at the stable. Meanwhile, back here at the gym, Jim Smitty Arena.
They're going to hold make us foul.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the way to do it. 2:34 to go in the game as, could have been a travel right there. No call. Here goes Monroe. Nope, that is Reese Frazier to the hole for a layup. Just exactly what McMinn County needed. 62-52 as we head toward the 2-minute mark of the ball game. Bears trail by 10. Oh, cross-court passes will get you a turnover every time. McMinn County's too quick for that, Gary.
Yeah, but we're playing it right into their hands.
Oh, yeah. It was easy pickoff for Hester that time.
Sorry, lackadaisical passing tonight.
Yep, it was. That was a bad pass. Cherokee's just content to pass it around, make the Bears chase them. And, boy, that's hard to do on defense is chase. Hester, we're going to have to foul sooner or later.
And there it is.
And there it is. So, Trevor Carpenter with the foul as we go at 1:42 left in the ball game on the Bradley Concrete game clock. We appreciate all of our great sponsors for making this game possible tonight, as well as up at Walker Valley and Cleveland Walker Valley game on our sister station, Mix 104.1. We're on the Buzz, 101.3.
I believe McMinn's they were going to take a timeout on Made's shot, but they didn't get it.
You got to hit it first before you can do that. So 0 for 3 from the free throw line for Caden Hester. 62-52. And here's a steal by Hester. He's going to lay it up and in. 64-52, 1:24 left in the game. Here goes Rem Taylor. Over in the corner to Daniel. Three-pointer is good. Nice shot by Macias Daniel. That's only the second three-pointer for the Bears in the ball game. 64-55, 1:08 to go as Taylor is forced to make a foul. And I've got him for 4.
Yep. And let's see, still 1-1. Yeah, that's their 8th foul, so it's 1-1.
1:06 to go in the contest as Tucker Monroe goes to the Cleveland Utilities free throw line. First one is good for Monroe. He'll get another. He's 2 out of 3 from the line tonight. 3 5 points for Tucker Monroe. Make that 6 points as he swishes the second free throw. 66-55 as we go under a minute to play. Taylor, spin move. Three-pointer, D. Reed. Off the backboard, no good. Tip, no good by Taylor. Hayden Smith with the acrobatic rebound. And the Cherokees
that pretty much sealed it.
Have the basketball. If it wasn't sealed already, it is really close now. Here's a foul over on the far side. I believe that's Caden. Yep, Caden Botts. Academic at this time. 43 seconds to go, and the Cherokees with an 11-point lead, 66-55. Free throw by Hester. Caden Hester. No good off front of the rim. He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Taylor to Botts. Three-pointer. Zip. That is a Kia of Cleveland three-pointer. 66-58. Bears trail by 8 with 28 seconds to go as another foul is called.
That's 5. He's gone.
On Ram Taylor. He has played fairly well tonight. He's going to finish with 8 and 5, 13 points, what I've got him for, Gary.
Let's see. I got 14, but I may be a point off. Here's Raheem Brownlow coming back in for the Bears.
As always, our stats are extremely unofficial.
Yes. Officially unofficial.
Officially unofficial is correct. So that will send Monroe back to the free throw line. First free throw by Monroe's good as they are in the double bonus. Seven points on the night for the McMinn County Monroe. He hits the second one. He's 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. 68-58. Cherokees have maintained a 10-point lead for most of the ball game. Caden Botts with the layup. 68-60. 15 seconds to play.
No fouls, Bradley says.
And that might just be our final score as Cherokees will hold the ball. 5 seconds to play. Cherokees are going to put it in the win column. They will go to 12-4 on the year. 5-0 in district play as there's the buzzer. Final score 68-60. Cherokees over the Bears. Bears will fall to 10-3 on the season and 3-2 in district play. And Gary, that was the story of it. The Cherokees just outran the Bears in this ball game. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, Elijah. We want to thank our good buddy Elijah for running the board back at the studio for us, keeping us on the air. Everything went smooth tonight, as far as we know anyway. Final score, 68-60. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
This is Ashley Howard from Remember Me Senior Care. We are Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care community. Our resident-centered care and consistent staffing aims to create professional relationships among residents, their families, and professional caregivers. You can be confident that you have found the home environment that your loved one needs and thrives in. Please give us a call at 423-473-3140 or visit our website at www.remembermesc.com. We wish all the best for our local athletes tonight.
Back here at Bradley Center, we just gone final here on the bus, 101.3. McMinn Cherokees win 68-6 in the final, being joined now by head coach Zach Carpenter. Coach, we got down to half 33-22 and never could get it back, I don't think, below 8 points or so there.
Yeah, you know, they're a really good team. You know, they shoot the ball very well. They move the ball very well. We didn't execute. You know, it comes down to which team's going to execute and do what they do better, and they obviously tonight they beat us on that. Defensively, our rotations weren't there. We didn't guard the ball. We didn't keep it in front, and that allowed their shooters to get open. We were having to overhelp. We were a little late on our rotations and gave them wide open shots, and they stepped up and hit them.
Well, they sure did. They hit some long range. I think we had 6, 7 three-pointers. We didn't hit any threes till the fourth period there. We got a big game. Cleveland won by 4 tonight at Walker. We go to Walker. Then we got Cleveland here, so you're still in the district race. But this is a big win for McMinn. Now, they're a better team than I thought they were, actually. You've probably seen the film on them and everything. But
they got a nice squad. They have shooters. They have quick guards, that can get shots. They executed well tonight. My hat's off to them. They had a game plan. They came in, they executed, and they stepped up and made plays when they needed to make plays. We didn't get stops when we needed to get stops.
Well, that's the name of the game. They went on a run, and we never could recover that there. Coach, thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll let you go and get to the dressing room, whatever you need to do. We'll see you Friday night at Walker Valley.
Thank you.
That's Bradley Central head coach Zach Carpenter talking about tonight's game, and they lose it 68-60. We appreciate him coming by right after the game to talk with us. Let's give you the final scores. We'll take a break and come back here, and we'll have the final stats for you here. But the other scores tonight here at Bradley, the Bradley JV girls won 55-14. Bradley JV boys won 57-51. The Bradley Varsity Bearettes won 82-18. The Bradley boys dropped this 68-60 game. Cleveland girls rolled at Walker tonight 73-23, and the Cleveland boys in a good game won 53-49 over Walker Valley.
And Gary, that was our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard report, and we are in the Leisure Time Bowling post-game show.
We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with the final stats for both teams, and wrap things up here from Bradley Central High School on the Buzz 101.3, where all your games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 2.
Jimmy, did you find those bolts?
I can't find them, and I can't find anyone to help us.
When I was a boy, you walked in the town hardware store and you were met by a handyman, a jack of all trades. You'd describe your project, and he'd help you figure out what all you needed. And then he'd help you round it all up. That was old-fashioned friendly service. Custom project design, just for the price of materials. That's what I call more than your money's worth.
Well, I guess those days are gone.
Not completely, Jenny. At Springdale Heating and Air, they'll send you technicians that are old-fashioned, friendly, neat, clean, highly skilled, and always glad to do a little extra. Maybe put numbers on your new mailbox.
Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland says yes to low interest rates. For a limited time, we are offering 2.9 APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Silverado truck or any Equinox SUV in stock. And your first payment won't be due till April. For details, go to donledford.com or come to Don Ledford on North Lee Highway, where we say yes. Chevrolet, find new roads. 2.9 financing for 60 months for well-qualified buyers with GM Financial. It is equal to $17.97 per 1,000 finance. 90-day first payment deferral is for well-qualified buyers with GM Financial.
Back here at Bradley Central here on the Buzz 101.3, trying to get things wrapped up here. We gave you the scores that we have on our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard. Brian, what we saw tonight was a very, very senior-laden McMinn County boys team that took it to the Bears when they did what they had to do when they had to do it.
I'll tell you what, Gary, we talked about it during the broadcast. As the McMinn County came in here and they weren't intimidated. They came in here to win the ball game, and they just flat beat the Bears down the court time and time again. In the first half, it seemed like half of their buckets were layups, and that was proved to be the difference.
Well, Coach Carpenter, if you just heard him, he said we didn't rotate correctly on the defense.
Yep.
We didn't get back, and over and over, McMinn beat us back on that fast break, and just uncontested layups and things that you cannot allow to happen. And then we missed some shots. We made some bonehead passes. turnovers. What do you do? That's just the way the game goes sometimes.
It happens. I hate to. I'm kind of glad he didn't bring us a final stat sheet because I don't want to look at those turnovers. It would be ugly.
Yeah.
But the Bearettes, they roll right on. They put one on the board. Both JV teams with a win each. What were those scores there on the JV?
JV girls won 55-14. The JV boys won 57-51.
And that was a good one there. We watched the end of that one. But the Bearettes roll on. The Bears take it on the chin. But we got another big one coming up Friday night.
That will be from Walker Valley on Mix 104.1. We're on the bus tonight, our sister station, but we'll be on Mix Friday night. You might have heard the Cleveland game or parts of it on Mix tonight as their girls won 73-23 and the boys won 53-49 to stay unbeaten in the district. McMinn boys still unbeaten in district play at 5-0 now. And they will have a Lulu of a battle Friday night at Cleveland High School. That will be on the buzz. Yep. And we'll have the mixed game on Walker Valley as they host the Bears and Barretts Friday night, 6 o'clock tip-off as usual. Back here next Tuesday night as the Bears and Barretts host Cleveland High School. Cleveland High girls with only the one loss for the Barretts. You know what they're thinking. Bradley boys thinking, let's get back in this district race by upsetting Cleveland, who's ranked number 3, by the way, in the state this week.
Yeah.
The Bradley girls ranked number 2 or tied for number 2 with Coffee County, right behind Bearden, who's the defending state champion and still unbeaten. So a lot of good basketball left, and we're in the middle of, let's see, what day's the 10th?
Yeah.
We got about 6 more weeks of regular season ball before we hit the district tournament, which will be held at Cleveland High School this year for our local teams. I guess we can wrap it up for now. We're not going to get some final stats. So, Brian, great job tonight. Also, Elijah Kyle back studio. Great job from Elijah tonight. We appreciate both of you guys there, and we'll sign off for now.